Hello there everybody, this is Yoshi here, and today, let's play Tiny Toon Adventures Bab's Big Break on the Game Boy. Kind of a bit of a long title, but, yeah, well. It's not like the NES game where it's just Tiny Toon Adventures and that's it. Every other game always has some sort of subtitle. This has Bab's Big Break, Tiny Toon Adventures 2 on NES had Trouble in Wacky Land. The Super Nintendo game has Buster Bust Loose, and Genesis has Buster's Hidden Treasure. And before anyone asks, yes, I'm probably going to be LPing all those games someday, but we'll get to that one day. Anyways, here's the intro, and here comes some dialogue for you. Babs is dreaming about becoming, I guess I should say text, not dialogue, but you know what I mean, an actress. Good for her. She is daydreaming that she has great courage. Well, she already has great courage in the show. Intelligence. Again, she's pretty smart in the show. And power. We talking like superpowers or some other kind of power? I'm curious now. Anyways. Yes, I am dreaming about becoming a star. Aren't you technically already a star? Even though I have natural... Darn attacks, move faster. Acting talent. I still should study acting. I thought that's what you're at acting at university for. So let's study acting and get into the theater. Oh, you're trying to get into theater. Okay, I guess that's different. As soon as possible. Well, you don't want to rush these things either, you know. Hey, did you hear what... Gosh darn it, Tex, move faster. Bab said. Yes, I did. She'll make a... Why aren't you moving faster, Tex? Great actress. Yeah, I agree. But what? If she travels by herself, we don't know what she'll do. What? Why does that matter? Maybe we should follow her and... What? Why would you stalk her? Make sure she doesn't get... Why are we going to be stalking Babs? That doesn't sound right. Oh, okay. Into trouble. Alright, I get you now. Hey, now that I think about it, I'm hungry. Yes, Hampton, we all know you're a very hungry pig. So yeah, this is Tiny Toon Adventures Bab's Big Break. It doesn't say that on the title screen for some reason, but that's what the subtitle is, trust me. And yeah, here comes the intro again, but we're going to skip that. Let's get into the game, shall we? Okay, let's begin. To be a good... I left too much time before pressing the A button. Actress, you need two things. Only two things? Talent and luck. Really? That's all you need? But even these aren't enough. Yeah. When someone puts a mountain... What? A mountain? In your path... Why would someone put a mountain in my path? How would they even move a mountain? Luckily, I have friends like... Like Dizzy Devil? Dizzy Devil to help me out. Yeah, that's cool. Dizzy's a cool guy after all. So let's get to it. Yep, let's get into the game. And despite the game's subtitle, we're not actually playing as Babs, we're playing as Buster, Plucky, and Hampton. Yeah, I have no idea why that is, but whatever. I'm not going to question it, I'm just going to play the game because it's not an amazing game. It kind of has the same thing as Super Mario Land for me. It's not super amazing and super fun, but for what it's worth, especially for a portable game, it's got some good quality to it. It's a bit more like the NES game, the first NES game, than the second NES game, so I do like that right off the bats. Instead of... Well, okay, let me correct myself. You can still jump on enemies, but... instead of having a run button as the B button, you can push the B button to throw a projectile, so that's cool. I would have preferred to be able to move a little bit faster myself to get through some of these levels, but considering how short they are, I can understand why they decided to put a projectile in instead. And for what it's worth, I do like, at least I like Buster's projectile. Hampton's watermelon is probably the best, but goodness, Plucky's pineapple freaking sucks. So yeah, that's why I'm picking up the pineapples and the carrots and the watermelons and whatnot. So yeah, just figured I'd mention that. And yeah, moving on. These gems, are useful for when you play mini games and whatnot, because it costs you 10. And if you push down on the D-pad here, you can go down here. Yay, it's a little secret area here. I should mention real quick too, one of these secret areas has a lot of bright flashing, so if you suffer from seizures or anything like that, you might not want to watch this part. In fact, you might not want to watch this whole playthrough, just FYI. I'm pretty sure it's only one part, but yeah, one of these caves has a lot of flashing lights for some reason. I have no idea why. Guessing this was before seizures was really a well-known and documented thing and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know the full story. I'm not a video game designer after all. Of course, if I was, I would not put a bunch of bright flashing lights in a game to begin with, just because even though I don't suffer from seizures or anything like that, I just find it annoying more than anything. And there's another heart for us. So the hearts obviously represent our health. So unlike Tiny 2 Adventures on NES, you can take more than 2 hits. You can take 3 if you get enough hearts. But the standard is 2 hits, and unfortunately each character does not have their own health bar. Anyways, here's Dizzy. Grrr! Me Dizzy and me nowhere. To find pretty bunny. Okay, so where is she? Grrr! That doesn't answer the question. Me Spencer Mountain. Dizzy love rocks. Grrr! Okay then. So now we got Dizzy on our team. Uh-oh, you need Dizzy help. Okay. Do we need his help over here to get through these rocks here? This wall? This not big rock. Yet. If you say so, buddy. Alright, let's get back up there. So in each level you're gonna find a new helper, shall we say, that'll help you continue through the level. In this case it's gonna be Dizzy Devil, and here we go. Only Dizzy help here. And yeah, I know I do a terrible Dizzy impersonation, but I'm not trying all that hard, alright? I know I'm not going to be able to do the characters justice, so I'm just kind of going for it, you know? Even if it's not that great. Yeah, right, so now we're on the other side, yay! Dizzy hungry, just like Hampton. Bye-bye, grrr. See you later, pal. Let's move on. Moving on. So I figured at this point I'll go and switch to Plucky for a bit, show how he works. He works basically the same. The only difference between each character is their projectile. So as you can see, that's his pineapple, which in my opinion is without any shadow of a doubt the worst freaking weapon in the game, you know? I think this is the flashing part, by the way. Yep, here we go. It's not a super bright flash, but yeah, if you suffer from seizures, I'll let you know when we're out of here. So, you can look again. So, anyways. There's another care for us. And for some reason, the flashing seems to stop randomly in here. I have no idea what that's all about, but whatever. So, you might be a little disappointed that all the characters aren't that different. The flashing's over, by the way. You can look again. But anyways, some people might be disappointed that all the characters aren't really that different. And I just got hit with a football by Roderick Rat. Ugh. Frickin' Roderick. You know, it's weird. They always seem to have Roderick from Perfecto Prep as an enemy in these games, but they never seem to have Rubella, who is his girlfriend, I presume. That's weird, now that I think about it, but whatever. Whoa, crap. Stupid anvil. See what I mean? The pineapple sucks. Seriously, don't ever play as Plucky, alright? I love Plucky in the show, but in this game, he is awful. It sucks because he's one of the best characters in the NES game, but here, he just sucks. And here comes Dizzy again. Hello, Dizzy. Grrr, Dizzy very hungry. So is Hampton. What do you want me to do about it? Maybe a nice person help me. Find yummy snacks. I wouldn't know where to look. Try the fridge. Me have idea. You help Dizzy. Grrr, drop food in Dizzy mouth. What? Party! Party! Yeah, party! So eventually food, there we go. Food's going to show up in here. We just drop it on Dizzy. He eats it, and then we can move on. But watch out for the spike balls like that. So, yeah. I guess you could call this our first boss fight, even though technically it's not much of a boss fight. It's kind of like the first boss in Buster Bust Loose on Super Nintendo only. I prefer this personally. This is a lot more simpler, a little bit more fun in my opinion, although it's not that fun to begin with. But still, I prefer over Buster Bust Loose, but we'll talk about that game when I get to it one day. Anyways, as I was saying, some people might be just... Oh wait, more dialogue. We'll get back to that topic in a minute. Grr, food make dizzy. Tired. Me go to sleep now. Night night. And then Babs is going to talk to us, so yeah. Whew, all this studying is too much for me. Time to take a break from the books. Let's go to the city. But I don't like the city. It's loud and whatnot. Who knows, maybe we'll learn about acting there. I can't see how we would. And if we get lost in the city, or in the alleys, we can always call on Furball. Furball, come on. Alright, I guess we're going to the city, despite the fact that I'm not a big fan of cities. It's not just my local city, alright? I hate all cities because they're all loud and whatnot. I just hate loud places, what can I say? So, now we're going to be playing as Hampton for a little bit, but once I switch back to Buster, I don't plan on switching back to any of the other characters. So, this is mainly going to be a Buster playthrough. But, yeah, Hampton's Watermelon is... I said it's probably the best one, but honestly, I'd say I still probably prefer Buster's Carrot. It moves up in a bit of an arc, kind of like the Friday the 13th rock, sure. But I find with Hampton's Watermelon, if you miss your shot, then you kind of screwed it up. So, well, okay, that can be said with all the weapons, but I just find it easier to aim with the carrot, in my opinion. I just like that better. Hampton's Watermelon does go forward and all, but if you hit a wall or anything like that, you're screwed. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, back to the topic I was on before, finally, right? Some people might be disappointed that all the characters are basically the same, and I honestly do kind of agree with that. But at the same time, you gotta remember, this is a Game Boy game. There's only 2 buttons. There's really not much they can do with it, in all honesty. Whether it be because of memory or whatnot, I don't know. Or maybe they just got lazy, I don't know. So I still personally prefer the NES game, but I don't think Bab's Big Break is horrible or anything. It's still a fun little game to play once in a while. Boy, I don't have a weapon. Let's use that pineapple, why don't we? Oh wow, the pineapple sucks. Look at how close I had to get to him with the pineapple. That sucks. Another thing that sucks, both characters share the same health bar. Or all 3 characters share the same health bar. Why? Why do they share the same health bar? It'd be so much better if they all had separate health bars and, you know, could take different amounts of damage and whatnot. But no, they have to share it. That's lame. But whatever. Yeah, it's a Game Boy game, so I shouldn't complain so much, but still, compared to the NES game, I definitely prefer the NES game. One good thing I say about this compared to the NES game, though, at least you can switch between the characters whenever you want. You don't need that stupid token or whatever, so I guess that's a plus, but, oh well. Do you want to race? Sure. Sounds fun. Would you like the rules? Not really, but we'll watch them anyways. Press A and B continuously to run. If you do not press A and B, you will walk. Why would you want to walk? Who do you want to race with? Yeah, we're going to start with Bookworm here. Because he's the easiest. I mean, he's a worm after all. He's pretty slow paced. I mean, just look how slow he's going. I don't even have to try that hard. So what's the point of doing these races, you ask? Well, depending on who you beat in a race, you'll get different items. So when I beat Bookworm here, I'll get some more weapons for Hampton here. Congratulations! I will give you a present. So, yay, more watermelon. Woohoo. Would you like to quit? Yes, because I'm going to be switching characters. Every character has the same speed, but I'm just going to show them all off anyway, so that way we can all see them race once. So let's go with Plucky next. And yes, I do. Who would you like, or would you like the rules? And who would you like to race? We're going to go with Sweetie Bird next, who's the second easiest. Little Beeper's obviously the hardest because he's like Roadrunner. He's pretty fast, but don't worry, he's not hard to beat. You just gotta break your thumbs is all. No, I'm just kidding. I've never broken my thumbs playing this game, and I doubt I ever will because it's really not that hard. But yeah, there's the goal. She's not too hard to beat. And for beating Sweetie, we get an extra life. So you might want to race Sweetie Bird often in order to get some extra lives. So yeah. And finally, let's switch back to Buster, and let's take on the hardest one of all. Let's go for a Little Beeper. I wonder what we're going to get. I mean, with Sweetie, we got an extra life. We're going to get something really awesome when we beat Little Beeper, right? Let's find out. I gotta admit, he's quite the cocky one, because just watch. He's going to sit there at the start. Yeah, I'm getting a good head start. Aren't you going to do anything? Oh, crap, there he goes. Run, Buster, run, run! I got it. That was a close race, though, I gotta admit. So I'll probably be cutting out most of the races from this point forward, if not all of them. But what do we get? We get an extra heart. So it might be worth racing Little Beeper once in a while, but for the most part, I think you're better off just racing Sweetie Bird over and over again so you can get some extra lives, and that's what I ended up doing. But I'm not going to show that off. Instead, I'll see y'all in the next part when we get back to level 2. So I'll see y'all then. Later.